kanina 3 ban lang yung ginamit
Yes.
nila. Ngayon, siguro 5 na sana.
Sana
Dapat
5 na,
kompleto
5 na.
diba? We have the Rengar. We have a Rengar ban coming in from Team Manila Eagles. Performance ni Hedgezo kanina on Rengar, no?
It was really napaka-noteworthy. As in,
Mm.
pag nakita mo, wow.
Oo, pag nag-roll na yung Rengar, goes really, it synergizes well the timing that whenever he jumps. It really coincides with the engage. Kung ano man yung engagement na meron din. Si JLC. Sa front line,
Tama-tama
diba?
talaga yung sync ng pagpapasok ng skills and yung champions themselves.
Yes, okay. So, here naman, para sa Imperium Pro Team, Camille gets banned still. Okay, they still don't want that. This Camille is, again, Suzaku. Si Suzaku.
Yes.
It's clearly a threat on Team Manila Eagles. Kanina, if we look into the damage dealt to champion, Suzaku's the one leading.
Yes.
Right? And it's a block again for Team Manila Eagles. So, I guess it's another miss out ban ng Team
Another
Manila
thing
Eagles.
na gusto kong add for Camille was yung Hextech ultimatum niyan. From 600, naging 1k na. And like, once Camille drops
That
that
is on
ult,
the knock-up ba yun?
to knock up yan.
Knock-up speed.
Yep.
Knock-up speed.
And in line with sa ult niya, like, once nag-ult siya, you can't flash out, hindi ka pwede maka-escape. And para sa akin, pwede yung settler kasi ilalock mo yung enemy teams mo. But pwede ka ding mag-charge or if you just want to put extra harass, pwede din siyang setter, but again, pwede din siyang ilalock in mo lang talaga yung enemy.
Yes. Interestingly, wala tayong early receipt badge sa larong to mula sa Team Manila Eagles or maybe yun pala dapat.
O baka
yun
yun na pala yung susunod nila.
yun nasa block nila. So, Lee Sin's gonna be available. Pero, right now, there's really no reason to pick up a Lee Sin.
True.
Even on Coops is not really necessarily playing Lee Sin.
He's not much into
As far as I
Lee Sin.
know, it's gonna be Rek'Sai,
Yes.
Jarvan on Coops. We have the Camille nga, and of course yun nga, Camille gets banned, so no need to really have pick up a direct counter against Camille. You just
So,
easy.
it's gone.
And plus there's
they're
an
not gonna
Lee
get
Sin
it,
as well.
yes.
But look at that, Imperial Pro Team, they know what they'll pick up. I think Team Manila Eagles knows this as well. Maokai, rush on Maokai. They don't want to give that on Suzaku. Look at that!
Ash.
And it's gonna be a Singe, no? So,
Over.
as far as I know, yung popularity ni Singe ay nanggaling doon sa support Singe. But I'd really doubt that na magkakaroon tayo ng support Singe ngayon.
Malay
Unless,
natin sinusurprise pala tayo ng TME ngayon.
Malay natin, pero it's very likely it's gonna go in the top lane. I've seen a presence on Singe right now. Good presence on Singe right now. And we also got Coops here. Coops gonna be not Coops, but rather Team Manila Eagles locking in an early game champion. An early ADC reveal, which is on Ash. Gonna deny that on IPT. As far as I know, may isa pang ADC available, which is quite strong right now. I'm not sure though if it appeals to hate, which
If
is
hate
the
will
Twitch.
take that. Oh, okay.
The Twitch. Ayan. What about this? Insights mo sa Zyra and Rek'Sai follow-up ng IPT dito?
Zara and Rexy follow up. Para sa akin, earlier kasi we could see how Zyra just blends well with the team. Tapos for Rek'Sai could just jump in anytime. Like, nandun lang siya sa ground, biglang bam, like, drops a multiple number of skills and supported by the Zyra. And pag si JLC pumasok din, I think it's a really nice combo.
It's a really nice combo. Like, yung ultimate ng Maokai, it synergizes well with dive here.
Yep.
I'd say the crowd control is there as well. Lots of zone, in my opinion.
Much crowd control, yeah.
The vengeful Maelstrom, isang malaking bilog, strangle thorns pa. Plus, you know, the engage din, na knock-up and tanganes na meron yung Rek'Sai. Ang inaantay natin dito sa IPT ay yung damage dealer. Yung damage dealer, because right now, Team Manila Eagles, and they're still go for that damage, that damage. Look at that. Still, of course, Miss Fortune against the Zyra. Okay? Team Manila Eagles would need an additional damage talaga. Would
Yes.
need to invest on damage.
Kanina, like bullet time si MF, but MF could not deal enough damage to push back IPT.
Okay, so, well, it's a counter nga for Zyra. Alam natin yan. Nagpo-fall off nga lang
tama.
pag mid-game na kinukulang sa damage. Kaya medyo ansi na tayo sa Miss Fortune support. Yun yung problema eh. Yun yung problema. Right now, if I will guess Hate's champion, Ezreal is still available. Caitlyn is still available, actually. Look at that. But I think wala talagang plano yung Team Manila in early pickup
And
na nga ng Ash.
here's a caravan.
There would be a need to increase the damage of Team Manila Eagles here and also like a peel, some form of peel. Because hindi best peeler si Singe dito, clearly. He's a tank. He's gonna deal a lot of damage, especially pag nagkahabol yan, tas nag-i-spray, di ba? I mean, yung Q niya. We'll see na lang, we'll see. Right now, one last pick na I think it's the one last pick pa ang kailangan dito ng Team Manila Eagles. Isang pick pa yung kailangan dito ng Team Manila Eagles because yep, we're gonna be we're on the banning phase pa naman. So right now into the bans, Varus gets removed by Team Manila Eagles. Interestingly, okay? And Katarina, that's intuitive naman against Light. Okay, at least gets removed as well against Scoops. Final ban, we'll see. But so far,
they missed
comments
one
mo.
ban.
Ayan, final ban. So, one ban talaga yung minis out dito ng Team Manila Eagles. Spectre Crop talaga siya ng Black, ladies and gentlemen. But now, this time, Imperial Pro Team, lots of focus in the jungle. So, do take note na wala pa silang champion na pinipili para sa mid lane at para sa ADC position Imperial Pro Team. Interestingly, we mentioned Hechizo kanina, Rengar, di ba? Pero right now, the one who's gonna be playing is Kulit. Okay, for the jungle position. Really yung lineup dito ng Imperial Pro Team.
Grabe din,
Big
napaka-innovative talaga.
And big names. Oh, look at that. We have a Wukong.
Wukong.
Oh, so if it's gonna be a Wukong, I mean, there's a Singe. May misfortune na rin for the support role. So, this is a Wukong jungle, most likely.
Most probably, yeah.
And I think it's intuitive kasi as we mentioned, as we've discussed yata na Coops, revisiting Coops, he's actually one of the players, I think when Wukong was picked on a professional play, yung latest nun was on Coops pa rin.
Oh,
So it's
sa
Coops.
kanya?
So
Okay.
Coops is known to play
To
Wukong.
play Wukong. Wow.
So,
Coops equals
malaki-laking
Wukong pala.
unggoy-unggoyan yung dadalhin dito ni Coops sa larong to. Take note, Hate is gonna be revisiting that Vayne.
Vayne?
Okay, we know the presence ng
Tumble as
Vayne.
well.
Tumble and Talia for the mid lane. Interestingly, Talia, early game reveal. Ito blind, I think this is a blind pick by IPT. Ang Talia doesn't necessarily counter any champion in lane ng Team Manila Eagles. But what I'd say is that at least kung kailangan ng mataas na response kaagad dito sa game na to, dito sa
Talia will be there.
Dito sa bottom lane. Talia could
Yep.
really easily visit the bottom lane and siguro maybe because if he wants to follow up that Weaver's wall, would put a lot of good control then. Pero make or break ang Weaver's wall, pwedeng bad news din yun for your team kung mali yung paka-position. Pero right now, lots of positioning control ang naidadala ngayon ng Imperial Pro Team sa laban ngayon. Last pick would be Team Manila Eagles. In your opinion, what are your opinions so far on the compositions?
I like IPTs, parang biglang nagbago yung composition nila in the sense na biglang nagka-Vayne and nagka-Talia. So we might want to check on that kasi like kanina, yung for Talia's ult, you can block escaping enemy team. Or you can just lock them down. Tapos however, for Team Manila Eagles, gusto kong makita how they'll see or show us an MF 2.0.
Okay, so paano i-redeem din ni Miss Fortune yung sarili niya dito. So we're just gonna wait out for the swaps to be completed, ladies and gentlemen.
Also that Wukong.
Yun nga, Wukong. My opinion here is that compared to game 1, even though it still spells... No. Actually, medyo lumayo na. Doon sa playstyle na we want to control the early game and make those rotation and get that early lead. Ito, may scaling na hinahabol. Kaya may scaling na hinahabol yung Imperial Pro Team. I find it kind of lacking damage yung Imperial Pro Team. Or, to be more specific, mas conditional yung damage dito ng Imperial Pro Team compared sa composition nila early game and compared actually sa composition dito ng Team Manila Eagles. Like, nakita natin yung upfront damage and making the pan back damage. Ng Siege. Yan. Ang sakit po ng Q, mga kaibigan, pag naghahabol, masakit maghabol, okay? So, ayan, there's also the Wukong backline dive ultimate and also, ayun nga, Victor. So, upfront damage, as I want to mention. Early game, again, mataas ang damage. The bullet time, nag-scale down lang talaga. So, in my opinion, my take for this one is that Team Manila Eagles, compared to game 1, nag-improve na. Hindi na 3 bans. Okay?
Naging 4
4
na.
4 na out of 5. So, we're seeing some improvement mula sa Team Manila Eagles, ladies and gentlemen. And I think the composition is better. I think they have a better trap here compared dun sa game 1 natin.
Given na kanina sa IPT was super aggressive, as in roughly 20 minutes into the game, they dominated 2 lanes.
Yes.
So parang isipin ng Team Manila Eagles na they might want to have plan B and C, but then again, they don't have to stay on the defensive side. Kailangan nilang mag-attack if they want to take down that Nexus.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, kayo, sa palagay nyo, anong insights nyo sa natunghayan yung draft? This is very interesting. I actually like it that we have some sort of an extended drafting phase, ladies and gentlemen. Nakakatuwa siya, no? Like, ang daming theories, ang daming pwede sa
na-amaze din ako eh.
Medyo nakakapanibago din. Medyo
Yes.
nakakapanibago. Pero, all the more, mas malaking impact nito sa mga pro players talaga, sa mga players natin kasi make or break to. Ito ang buhay nila. Do take note. They are, on a payroll on playing here for the Pro Gaming Series. Playing here for the Pro Gaming Series. So to speak, doesn't necessarily mean na, well, dapat papagalingin sila. Pero doesn't necessarily mean na magiging mas magaling sila from the other team. Kasi lahat ng team naman dito on a payroll.
Meron silang payroll lahat.
Pero, clearly, yung hindrances on like playing the game, ang weird nga
Magto-tone
pakinggan
down.
eh. Parang, you don't need to worry that much about money when you are playing the game kasi the act of playing the game and practicing, that's your job
It already
already.
has a payroll.
Yeah, they are paid 15,000 a month. Okay? Just to practice 8 hours a day. It involves, it involves playing the game, it involves watching VODs, it involves having discussions with your coach for the strategies and all. What a life, really, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, all of that system dito sa Pro Gaming Series is made possible, of course, sa ating mga sponsors. So maraming salamat. I want to give my shoutouts really for Bacos Energy Drink.
Thank you!
Drive your energy, ladies and gentlemen.
Actually,
Ayan.
kanina nga habang nag-inom na ako ng Bacos.
Oo. Kahit itong shoutcast na to.
Oo.
Kahit itong shoutcast na to, powered by Baco. So, let's hear a word from our sponsors. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our eyes set on the Summoner's Rift. This is Game 2 for the Match 1 played between Imperium Pro Team versus Team Manila Eagles. Who do you think will win? Sino kaya magwawagi? Sino kaya ang matutungahang kampiyon para sa laban na to? Para lang sa match 1 na to.
Baka dito lang talaga.
Series lang. Isiyan lang natin mga kaibigan.
Chill muna.
Okay. This is for the hype here at the Bacchus Pro Gaming Series 2017 Spring Split. So, for now, first insights mo, we're seeing really. Ayan, si San Goku.
San Goku.
Wukong jungle. Anong insights mo for a Wukong jungle? Yuko?
Well, feeling ko, given that meron silang Wukong jungle ngayon, they might want to have that in form sa backline. Like, in case something falls off, merong Wukong dito to just burst in, then bam.
Yeah, oo. Kasi yung early game setups, di ba? Yung mga classic setups, yung mga Cyclone, Shockwave ni Oriana, yung pang-wombo sa mga combo,
For
game-changing talaga. Kahit
Yes.
gano'n ka behind. Yun yung kinaganda ng mga wombo combo. Like, it clearly turns the tide of a play. Should ever na kayo yung behind.
Yes.
Okay? Siguro, revisiting lang more on Wukong is on his jungling. Yung design kasi dati for Wukong, like ever since, medyo hirap siya. Medyo awkward yung jungle system.
Jungle niya.
Early game lang naman.
So, nakakabala na yun sa lahat.
Pero, isang mechanic of playing Wukong jungle is that you use your clone to tank
Ooh, okay.
the jungle camp. So, in a sense, okay pa
Hindi,
rin.
nakakatulong na din.
Actually, observe nyo dito, yung life ni Coops pagdating sa jungle. Medyo, ayun nga, pagdating sa Wukong, if you compared sa Rek'Sai, by a few health points, mas may lamang yung Rek'Sai.
Mas mabilis mo ba? Indeed.
Yun yung kina-awkward lang ng jungle Wukong.
Sa
Yung
early
sustain
ban,
niya
hirapan
talaga.
talaga. But then again, sabi mo nga kanina, may clone naman.
May clone naman. Plus, it pays off kapag pagdating ng mid game, pagdating ng team fights. Kasi ang ganda ng kit ni Wukong, like the dash that comes in from the Q, and the step that you get from the decoy, and of course the Cyclone.
The Cyclone.
Oh.
The Cyclone.
So actually stacks kapag nakapag-Black Cleaver ka, although of course, unahin muna natin yung jungle item. Let's see kung Coop's gonna make a rotation here for For the jungle side, gets spotted though by Kulit.
Magdadaanan lang ba sila? Nagdadaan.
Yeah, it's a prey seeker though, and Goob's gonna be dashing in to the Rip Scuttler. Both are sitting on a blue buff, but mas malapit si Kulit kaysa sa red buff niya. That gives info though. That gives info now for the laners of the position of the junglers. Ayan.
Also, alam mo ba, kanina, this first
Oh,
blood
that's
happened.
all. It might be the first blood then.
Oh, wow.
Done
Kanina
by
kasi,
Light.
the first blood happened at 6 minutes and 30 seconds, but now halos kalahati lang.
Oh,
Less than before 3:10 pa nga ata. First blood was already, wow, given
clearly,
away.
hindi ni-respect ni Trevor yung kayang dalahin na damage ni Light sa larong to. If I'm not mistaken, level 4 ngayon si Light. Pero baka yung engage na yun, nagrap nga bandang level 3 eh. So, ang taas ka agad ng burst potential ng Talia. Pasok ng level 3. If you complete all your skills, Q, W, E, plus the Thunderlord's degree combo, medyo conditional nga lang yung setup nun at medyo mahirap setup. Pero pag na-shoot yun sa'yo,
Masakit yun.
Masakit. Do they know na Light is planning on making this mid lane na kill lane? Naka-ignite yung Talia natin, mga kaibigan.
Like, he's saying na, ready na akong maging aggressive. Like, I'm not gonna hold back. Ganon.
Walang control. Upfront burst, upfront lead. And yes, he did take it. Okay? So that's gonna be an early, wow. So an early one component item ngayon para kay Talia on building a Morelio Nomicon for the padding. So mana is not gonna be a problem anymore. Again, mataas ang base damage ng Talia. Ayan.
She's probably prepping for huge plans sa, hindi naman necessarily sa late game, pero probably sa early or mid game.
And into this game, observing the jungles again, it's a chess game. But both has their eyes set actually on this mid lane. So,
Tinitignan nila yung mid lane.
may tamang ikot pa rin tayo dito sa mid lane, whereas Kulit would be efficient, go for the Raptor camp. So, study naman tayo dito. For the matchups ng bottom lane, I know Zyra gets countered by the Misfortune.
Yes.
But about the combo, Ashe Zyra, Vayne Misfortune, Vayne Zyra. What do you think of that matchup?
Well, range-wise, of course, Ashe and MS. Pero kasi, you know...
Oh, hold on! 3 members agad! Papunta kay Trevor!
Wow! They were really
Wow.
aggressive. They're really aggressive right now.
At flash, twisted advance yung ginawa ni JLC, ladies and gentlemen. Grabe. Again, 2-0 ka agad. 5 minutes into the game.
Wala pang 6 minutes and they already have 2 kills. Also, I've known IPT na they want to be aggressive as much as they can. Tapos, sa early part ng game, they just want to take over those lanes.
Ito naman si Getty natin dito. Now, in the top lane, another flash to be done. There by Kulit. So, 3-0 kaagad in an instant. This is like a statement performance ng Imperium Pro Team. Something has to be done here by TME, by Team Manila Eagles, in a sense that they need to get their heads back up in the game.
They have to step up their plans and even the succession of their skills because IPT is clearly making a dedication that we're aggressive. Like, atake kami ng atake.
Oh, and take note, scaling composition yung IPT. Mas mataas yung pinadala ngayon. Early on the damage ng Team Manila Eagles. Look at that, there's gonna be Cubes going for that engage. Doesn't quite gets the slow mula sa Ashe dito ni Marky. So, no kill. No summoner spells burn as well.
This was a really safe tension. Really safe tension. Like, pagbalik na lang sa Cubes ng jungle.
Yes, 1.5k gold lead na ang dala dito ngayon ng Imperium Pro Team. Tapat ng kill. Isip na ako. Muntik na.
So close, so close.
Kulit can clearly see Trevor.
Yeah.
With that, oh my god, so that's gonna be being very even look at that. Trevor now sitting on 3 deaths on top of 34 CS. Clearly, Imperium Pro Team is snowballing this meeting.
That is true. Like, they just kept on pushing and taking those kills. Like, wala silang pakialam kung below 10 minutes of the game pa lang to. They're just being aggressive.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. Does Trevor have an idea? Parang kuminto siya, parang anticipate niya na somewhere here, nandito si Kulit. Didn't get...
Pero hindi pa siya ganun kasigal. Then, kuha na yung, like, that chance.
Hindi rin na-spot eh. Hindi rin na-spot ng ward si Kulit doon. There's a fallback signal though against Light. I think, yes, there's a ward that is able to scout Light on that side of the jungle. Pero right now, yung nakukuha ang lead ni Light, kahit 2-0-1 yan, hindi pa siya umuwi. Okay? It's 54 CS against 35. He has an item advantage pa rin.
Mataas pa rin, yeah.
Kay Trevor, ang kailangan naman yata dito ni Trevor would be, I'd say, utility, movement speed. Look at that. Ultimate mula kay Coops, ladies and gentlemen, but Kulit will be here to save the day. Light will still survive. One last knock up mula kay Kulit. Here comes JLC, ladies and gentlemen. Takbo! Scientist takbo! As there's also the ultimate reverse wall to at least get a knock up onto Trevor. Here comes Iblis and the classic grasping roots mula pa game 1, dinala dito sa game 2. Knock up, maghahabol kaya yung sapling? Yes, it will.
A nice follow-up from Impulse though. And here right, target na nila ngayon yung Jagged.
Yes. Oh! Expect something na lumalabas.
Ano ba yan? Guys, ano ka? I-click nyo po yan?
Ano?
Ano kaya yan?
Mga leaks, no?
Links yan, obviously.
Obviously. Ano yan? Well, malalaman natin.
May magic yan.
Medyo di naman obvious yung icon kung ano yung
Hindi yan obvious,
pwede mo makuha
guys.
sa
Huwag
leak
niyong
na yan.
pindutin. Huwag niyong pindutin.
I think we've already mentioned that.
Kanina
sa,
na.
Kung ano yung promo natin. And it will be a given on every match here. Random times, random places.
So
maybe
keep
for the
on
stream.
watching the stream. Do not leave. Kasi what if you miss the chance? Malay nyo, makuha nyo pa, diba? If it's a really good deal, then it's really nice. You get something free.
Search and win promo, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, 5-0, 9-minute mark. You know, it's as good as they're getting kills. One kill in less than 2 minutes, you know? And right now, ang taas yung distribution na to. Out of these 5 kills, 4 dito ay kay Trevor. Okay?
Taas.
Oo, like talagang pinapunish si Trevor dito ng Team Manila Eagles. But kung ganito yon, kung ang snowball nila ay si Light, they're aiming really for the early game.
If you look down, nakita mo na si Ashley yung pinakamataas na CS so far.
Yes.
And following by Vayne. Probably Vayne is planning something para sa bot lane. Kasi wala pa tayo nakikita or nakakamdaman ng tension ngayon sa bot lane. More on mid talaga eh.
And on top of the BF sword, you can see that may call din na pinick up dun si Hate. So Hate's gonna be planning for the long game. He's confident na walang masyadong pressure dito sa bottom lane because all stress right now are in the mid lane and something has to be done by Team Manila Eagles.
Kinukumpul nila yung pressure tsaka yung stress sa mid lane. Kung kanina sa bot lane, ngayon sa mid lane.
Yes. Oh, interestingly as well. Pero alam na to ng mga viewers natin.
Yeah.
Again guys, that's one of the meta picks right now. GC meta picks I'd say would be the triple Dark Seal Singe. Bali, isang singsing sa bawat kamay, tas isa sa ulo rin. Basically, it is a stacking of mana regeneration which works. And because mana works so well with Singe.
Useful din just sa poison ni Siege actually.
Yes, and although ang gumagana lang sa Dark Seal when it comes to stacking those APs, ay isa lang ladies and gentlemen. So, don't expect that much damage na magagaling mula sa tatlong Dark Seal. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, ultimate naman galing mula naman kay Marky. It is my turn with the Hoops combo. Cyclone, ladies and gentlemen, re-engage coming in from Hate Flash. Into with that Vital Lead Flash out from Shadow. Kinukulang sa crowd control dito mga kaibigan. And Marky's upfront damage is lacking as well. Do take note that Light is in the position to actually build offense in the bottom lane of Team Manila Eagles. I think it's a 1-for-1 in the end. It's actually a setup foiled by Imperium Pro Team.
Like right after napatay ni NF yung Zyra, they just had to avenge Zyra. And tinarget nila agad yung NF. And going back to the mid lane.
And of course, revisiting the mid lane, ladies and gentlemen. The 4-0. The 0-4.
0-4.
The 0-4 Trevor. Really want to recuperate his boots. Alam naman natin na sinet up talaga to ng Imperium Pro Team. Get that kind of lead. You know, kahit it's the classic tatlo-tatlo yung gumagang sa'yo. And again guys, sa mga viewers natin, ibig sabihin nun, kung tatlo-tatlo yung gumagang sa'yo, hindi ibig sabihin malakas ka. Plano yun, strategy talaga
Hindi
yun.
na yun, kasi once natanggal ka na, they'll be able to do something. Yes,
and of course, sa mga viewers natin, it's like, sabi nga ni Gigi Spear, pag iniisip mo na, it takes pag yun sa mga viewer natin, mayroon siguro kami encounter ng mga summoners that, I think hindi na ito bago, like, when you kill them as a team, may sasabihin sila, 4 kayo, 3 kayo, it takes 2, it takes 5 to kill me, gano'n. And it's like, it doesn't necessarily bring justice, na napatay nyo ako, gano'n. Parang, yung 5 na yon na pumatay dun sa isang Fed na Yasuo.
Yasuo talaga yung
experience. Parang sila pa yung mahina, yung 5 yon. Kasi parang pinagtulungan nila yung isa.
In the sense na just to take, para mapatay lang yung isang yon, kailangan 5 pa sila.
Pero sa mga viewers natin, that is just the exact opposite.
Ooh.
Really, that is just the exact opposite. Alam nyo ba na as a team, mas malaki yung gold na nakukuha nyo pag pinagtutulungan nyo yung isang champion.
Champion.
Kasi you get assist. You get assist bonus. So as a team, you get, you get more gold as a team. And that will definitely further your lead. Okay? So it's really very, by design, it's really very unintuitive to think that ang engagement ng lakas sa League of Legends ay 1 versus 1. Kasi hindi, yung 1 versus 1 sa pisuhan.
Pisahan yung
sa
flip,
arcade,
ganun, oo.
sa arcade po yung
Yung pagtama yung timing ng
yung-
sa piso.
yung pang 1v1, yan yung yan yung laro ngayon. Pero for League of Legends, this is a team game, ladies and gentlemen. There's still a hiccup dito sa ating laro. Again, sa mga viewers natin. Again,
Stay
reiterating. Ano ba yung nangyari kanina? Yung lumabas na prompt, that is the search and win promo. For that mechanics,
Okay, once you click into that link, meron kayong kailangan i-input na certain, I'm not gonna say it kasi maganda kung makikita nila.
Oo.
Meron kayong kailangan sagutan doon and meron kayong free MG. So,
Yes.
I'm not gonna reveal
Chance
kung
to
ilan.
win.
Chance to win an MG. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Chance
Chance
to
to win an MG. Kasi una-unahan, but yung sa last one, they'll pick a random input ng sagot. So,
And-
hindi naman kailangan na pag nauna ka, ikaw agad. There's
Yeah.
still that 0.1% kung pwede ka pa makuha ng MG.
And also, kada game may ganun, di ba?
Mhm.
Every game merong ganung promo. And I think we are set with 1 MG per game, if I'm not mistaken. Tas dun sa fourth game, dun sa last game natin, if I'm not mistaken as well, mayayari is that yung lahat na nag-fail up dun sa mga previous links, sila naman yung may chance ulit na manalo. So wala nang lalabas na link yata sa fourth game. Sa halip,